Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Tradey McTrade campaign in Europa Universalis IV. So I'm looking around a little bit at trade here and just looking at the percentages of power. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to steer from, instead of going this direction, we're going to steer up here because we've got 14% control. So we'll go that way. And then here, instead of going down to here where we have 25% control, we're going to go up to here where we have 37. So like that. And hopefully, we'll see if that makes a difference. We're making 27.8. Let's wait and see what happens next month. That's a big army. Austria is involved as well. Really? Defender against Denmark. Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, that's, well, I'm glad Denmark didn't call us in. That's a big stack. Denmark, what are you thinking, man? You're so crazy. Couldn't hurt to top off relations with our neighbor here, Burgundy. I'd really rather not fight them. Alright, years of truce are behind us. We are now able to declare war on Portugal. I think it's going to come down to declaring on the Hansa soon. I really wish you hadn't done that, Denmark. Does anyone else hate you? We've already got them. Looks like I probably should have erred on the side of Holstein. Oh well. Alright, we've got everything built in all possible provinces except for the docks. Now normally I'd like to just keep this guy, right? Because getting an extra 50 points plus increasing your average stats by 3 is, or increasing the total from 6 to 9 is quite good, but I don't know. I'm led to believe that you're actually better off, like, you get it close to 100, and then you go on a re-election spree until it goes down a bunch, and then you do it again, that kind of thing. Besides, we're actually doing so well on most monarch points, I don't think we need to worry about it. So we'll just take another diplomatic candidate. And it also allows us to choose a new deity every 4 years, which is kind of nice. And we'll make him into a ruler, why not? 02. This guy, we're not really doing much technology. National trade income modifier, more goods produced, could be good. National unrest is unnecessary. I think we'll take the money. So, also, evidently, this is, I have not spent a huge amount of time playing as a merchant republic. So we have 25% control of this node, right? So when we hover over like any province that's in this node, in the Champagne node, and we look at the goods produced, it gets trading by merchant republics or trade companies plus 25.1. So because we have 25.1, or whatever the percentage is, percent control in this node, every province in that node ends up getting a huge bonus to its goods produced. I mean, of course, that's the Ile-de-France. It's got a huge bonus to begin with. But, like, let's find, like, a low base tax province. Ah, what? A low base tax province in Europe? Kidding. Well, okay, there's one. 3 base tax, right? But it's producing pretty well. It's like the trading by me is increasing the production by, like, 1 base tax worth of goods produced. That's good. We do want to continue to, like, get as much control in as many other nodes as possible. That's also part of the reason why this node is so profitable. They've got... Oh, that's weird. Interesting. Oh wait, well that's owned by the Hansa, that's why. Trading by merchant republics or trade companies plus 60. Yeah, so that's me plus the Hansa. Together we both control 60% of the Lubeck trade node. So, that's cool. That's also part of the reason why with the merchant republics you don't actually want to conquer inland territory. Like, you want to continue to play along the coast. Because if you take all of the territory, then you don't really get any of the benefits from being a merchant republic. You just want to get the stuff that gives you the most trade power, and then move on to the next node. Yields push for mercantilist reforms. Do we want to lose 100 points, or gain 50? Now, this event had happened before, and people were like saying that I wasn't clear. Let's be clear. This is a 150 monarch point decision. Okay? You either gain 50 or you lose 100. It's one or the other. What's 50 plus 100? That's 150. So, that's what we're looking at. But anyway, this is, yeah, doesn't matter. So, we want to gain 1 mercantilism. If I had a button that would allow me to spend administrative power and diplomatic power to gain mercantilism, kind of like you do with the papacy, would I press it? Well, we're so far ahead of time on administrative that really strongly devalues the value of a monarch point for administrative. However, we're also trying to finish off this idea group. So I'd say right now I wouldn't do it because I just want to rush for this idea. But if we weren't doing an idea group, I probably would click it. But I mean that's an eighth of the idea. It's pretty good. I like that. We're making so much money. It's awesome. We might want to consider going with a level better advisor. Insult Munster, our rival. Okay. Blue. We did not gain any of that. Did not refresh it. Try to make Oldenburg like us again. Nah. Alright. Well, we're doing really well on monarch on military points as well. I'm thinking I might want to roll a few generals, or possibly just pay the ahead of time penalty, and we could use that to beat the Hansa. Let's wait till January, see if they take it. I mean, we're so far, it's 6 years ahead of time. I'd really hate to spend this many points, but there's no way they're going to take that yet. Yeah, we're not going to pay that. Does anyone have Tech 7 yet? No one does. We could be the first person on the entire map to have Tech 7 military. Munster's declared war on East Frisia. Well, the thing is, if we declare it on Munster, and then, let's say they take East Frisia, and then we take it from them, it's still not a part of the Empire, so we wouldn't have to worry about unlawful territory. So we could just freely attack Munster. Which that actually bypasses the whole Pomerania issue. We would need a CB against them. They would end up calling upon the Hansa. Well, it looks like we have reason to fabricate on Osnabrück. So we have a casus belli against Munster. Why did you stop going in there? Is 2-3 general scared you off? Oh man, you're screwed, dude. That's not enough men. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Severe trade crisis, national trade income modifier, or lose 25 diplo points. Well, I think we're doing fine on money. So we'll just lose a little bit of money in favor of keeping our points. We've got 500 ducats. We can become Defender of the Faith. No, you can't. Norse is part of the pagan religion group, does not allow Defender of the Faith. Crap. Being Norse. Why did we choose Norse? Like, what was the purpose of being Norse? I forget. Seems kind of silly now at this point. And next month. National trade income modifier comes back up by 10%, and we get a merchant. Alright, where do we want to stick this merchant? Now there is some argument for putting the merchant here, even though we won't get the provincial like caravan bonus. We would increase the number of people steering in this direction, which would mean that we could increase the amount of increased value. First person that steers trade increases the value by 5.3. The second person increases it by 2.7. So It's not much, but we could increase, just based on that alone, we could increase the amount of trade power going in this direction by like, you know, 0.3 ducats, which is not very much. I think we're probably better off just steering trade in another inland node. Or toward, preferably toward an inland node. We can't reach Ragusa. Can't steer from here. You know what? It looks like we might not actually have a... I don't think there are any more inland nodes that we can steer from or to. We've got one here, 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 here. At least for now, can't do it. Alright, well in that case I will just steer here. It's either that, or we send him up here and try to, like, take this 4 ducats. Let's just send him here. 10.9, and we'll go up to what? Wait, 1 month. Yeah, you know, it makes a difference. Yes, 0.46 ducats. He added a tiny bit of trade power for being present, but you can see that being inside the inland node is way better. The other thing, though, as well, is we're not taking advantage of our trade steering. We have 64% bonus trade power when steering. And this is a single output node, so it doesn't really matter. There is no steering involved. But if we put it here, we could have way more steering. Yeah, I think we're going to go here. I think that would be better. 25.89. Hey, nice. Wait till next month. Yeah, that did make a difference. So what's happening now is that even though we only have 2 trade power from him being present, we get a 48.6% bonus because we're crazy merchant people, taking our trade power to 33. We're also getting transfers from traders downstream, 20.3, coming from our provincial trade power, just these 5 little provinces being sent up into this node. Then what happens is the amount of trade power that's being pushed in this direction is 54.4, right? That's this number here. It's it's 33.2, which then gets increased by 63.9%, which is our trade steering score. So we end up with 54 trade power. It's just it's good. It's good. It does make us more money overall. We might be better off even sending an extra ship or 2 that way. But let's see what happens if we go protect trade in the North Sea. I love this kind of stuff. I know some people get kind of bored with it, but I like it. 26.15. Yeah, there's an extra half ducat. So we don't even really need to try to get more trade power here. Also, since we picked up a new merchant, we probably have available force limit. We can build some more ships. It's starting to get a little bit more expensive, so we'll build 2 ships in every province and then we'll call it good. And we lost an advisor. I think we just stick with the level 1 guy. If we had a level 2 trade efficiency guy, I'd probably do that, but... we certainly don't need monarch military points. So, are you ever going to go try to siege that, Munster? You're just waiting for me to declare. I imagine that Pomerania is defending them, yes? Pomerania doesn't even have an army. Or do they? Brunswick, East Frisia, Pomerania are over here. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What is the Hansa doing? Oh, they've joined the East Frisian conquest. Interesting. What if I just declare my own little war? Pomerania would defend them, as would Brunswick, but Pomerania is losing to the Hansa. They don't matter. I might be able to just sneak in over there. No? Let's at least roll a general. Not bad at all. We'll take that. I like the maneuver. I like everything about it, really. I mean, if I just sneak in, I could totally take them. This will break our alliance with Pomerania. Unless we wait until Pomerania won't join. That could be good, but this means we're going to lose our opportunity to siege it. Alright, now we have the opportunity to declare on you instead. We'll see. We've got to find a way to get this province. Or Gelre, maybe. Even though it's occupied by Brandenburg. You were a lesser partner in a union under Denmark now. So that would be bad. We'll see. That might not stick. Meanwhile, can we fabricate on Oldenburg as well? Or the Hansa? Oh yes, please. I want claims on both of these. Especially Hamburg. There can be only one merchant republic in the North Sea, English Channel, Lübeck node area. Alright, it's like still no one has taken Tech 7. Well, so much money. We could afford to go way over the force limit at this point. I mean, I could probably handle like at least 50% over force limit, maybe even double. Maybe not. Double would be kind of excessive. Hessen Munster. Yep, kind of strong. Hesse does have a little bit of land. Okay. Looks pretty good. Any other arrivals that are available? Just Denmark. Alright, so they've already occupied this. So now it's going to come down to me declaring war on you. I need to find people that hate Munster. Brunswick. You're not particularly strong. You would accept an alliance, though. Who else hates you? Plebs. It's not exactly what I had in mind, dude. Ugh, these guys are so weak. Right, we're going to take them. We'll have to take them as allies because they are the only people that are nearby that could potentially help us against Munster. They're not the war leaders, so they can't call us in. Absent merchant in one node. Or lose Diplo power. Or behind time on Diplos, so we'll just lose the merchant. Merchant's just money. We're doing fine on money right now. We could always use more, but... Improve with Hesse. We're going to improve with Aachen. Basically any one of our neighbors. Only spending an extra ducat to be over the force limit. I think we might even still make money. Overbuilding. Looks like somebody finally took Tech 7. Ooh, quite a few people. Pomerania. The Hansa's on Tech 7. Damn. Kind of makes sense. They're a merchant republic, you know. They're like us. Well, let's take a break here, and maybe we can sneak something out here against Munster here in the next video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See you soon.